Question for you. Jump back to comedy real quick before we get out of here. What's your routine like on the day you have a show?
Well, I guess do the Shawn Porter Podcast.
Stop it, man. This is you here, so you here doing it. But like, you don't have a routine.
Ain't no weight draining.
do you study Richard Pryor tapes before you go on and try
I mean, I'm a student of the game, so I've watched all of that stuff.
Right.
But man, before the show, I'm eating, drinking, whatever.
You just cooling, yeah.
I'm just chilling, man.
So here,
like you say, you put the work.
So you don't go through like your routine.
Nah, I perform so much that I just know it. You know, there'll be times where I get off stage and like, fuck, I forgot to do that joke.
Yeah.
But if I miss anything, it's one, maybe two jokes. But nah, there's no preparation. You do the work. You know, you hit the open mics. You perform almost every week on tour. So it's just like with boxing, where when it's time for the show,
you got to get away from it a little bit.
No, when it's time for the show, you're ready. It's no preparation. You just go in like, all right, we know what time it is. So,
got you.
The nerves is gone at this point.
Man, I have zero anxiety. When I'm working with Kevin, there's zero anxiety because it's an undercard. I'm an undercard.
Not here for me.
Huh?
They're not here for me.
They're not there for me. Or they may be like, oh, this is a good undercard. The guys that go on perform are funny too, but there's no pressure to perform. I'm doing 25 minutes. If I have a bad set, nobody cares. They didn't pay for me. Mm-hmm. You know.
But then half the time you kind of steal the show, low key.
That's the whole point.
Right.
I'm gonna go out. There's no pressure. I'm gonna go out here, kick some ass, get some new fans, and that's it. When I'm headlining a show, it's a little bit different. But the only time I really have anxiety is when I'm filming, like I'm filming a special, because that's the one day that you don't want to have a bad set.
Gotta be flawless. Yeah.
This shit is gonna be out there for eternity.
Yeah.
So, and I have some shit that's out there that's not that great.
Hold on, wait a minute, and then we off of it. But when you film a special, if it didn't go the way it was supposed to go, y'all don't just refilm the shit.
No, that
spend
money.
Too much money.
That money spent.
Too much money.
The good thing is you do 2 sets.
Yeah.
And you get to pick the best one.
Yeah.
But there's so many things that make it different. The crowd isn't the same.
Yeah.
First of all, the room is illuminated too much for me. I don't like when there's a lot of lights in the room, but they do that so that it looks good on TV. Mm-hmm. And then they come out and do all this bullshit with the audience where they, all right, big applause, laugh and all that. So now the people in the audience, they know it's a production, so they like worried about how they gonna look on camera. Right. You know, nobody's been their authentic self.
Yeah.
So those moments is like, you know, the pressure is on you because like, yo, I gotta do well. And sometimes you just have a bad audience. Like I never judge my performance by the crowd reaction. I mean, by my performance. If I have a good set and the crowd is not into it, I'm like, there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
I was great tonight.
Yeah.
And then I've had shows where I had a shitty performance and the crowd was roaring.
Yeah.
And all I could think of, if I was on my shit, it would have been even that much better. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I judge by my performance, not the audience.